Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Been a while.
Not seen you in a long time. Anyway, hello everybody else. Welcome back to episode 4 of Create with Mates.
Oh, we should have said it together.
You go. Create with Mates. Done that every time. It'd be wrong not to do it on this one as well.
I know.
Anyway, if you haven't seen the episodes 1 to 3, what are you doing? Get on that now.
Please do.
Please
They're
do.
very, very fun. There's lots of laughing. There's lots of chatting about work. That sounds really
That
bullish.
sounds really bad.
Calligraphy, workshops, events, going places, travelling around within the UK. Food, specifically sandwiches. And
ice cream. That's what our diet is, just sandwiches and ice cream.
That's right. So we've been busy doing some workshops. And where we've been recently, Polly?
The Cotswolds to Highgrove, which was a fantastic day. 2 sold out workshops of 20 each. It was a big table, wasn't it, to kind of a big table sort of holler across at, but it was great. It's so fun. I had such a nice range of people, and it was such a fantastic atmosphere. So sunny and a gorgeous room. The first time I've been there as well. So.
It was the first time, because we've touched upon this before, where you've not actually been before, because we went at Christmas for a brush calligraphy, and then you couldn't go because
I had to stay with the dog.
we're gonna say baby Winnie.
Baby Winnie, who's not a baby actually at all, but she'll always be my baby.
She'll always be a baby. So that was really nice to go with you, and we did it all in a day because we had an event the following day. So that was pretty
jam-packed.
Yeah. We had the tunes on though in the car.
Yeah.
Dua
Lady Gaga. We had them all on.
Abracadabra. Disease.
Yeah. Just those 2 on a loop for about 5 hours, and it was really great.
Because we love Haim, but it's a bit too slow. So
it's more the vibe for that. We need something that was like.
Yeah.
And we need to be wired for this road trip. Yeah, I was on the music and the refreshments.
Yeah, the DJ.
And the DJ.
The disc jockey.
Yeah. The jockey.
Yeah, it's funny because you actually did the sort of turning down, you know. It's like, and I was Dua Lipa with the snake.
I like to keep a live radio on for you, so when it gets in, there's a turn that dial, and that was Dua Lipa.
And no ads.
No ads at all.
So that was really, really good.
That was really good.
That was really much appreciated.
Anything.
Yeah, it was a long way, but so
great.
worth it. Because as you say, we had one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and it was our spring-summer theme. So all the sheets were completely different, and obviously it was a completely different pen, because it was the dip pen and ink this time. And it was really nice, because a few people from the Christmas class came to this class.
They?
So that was really, really nice. But you wouldn't know, because you went to the other one. But it was really nice to see some familiar faces, and some new ones as well. So that was fantastic. And also the cake, because it was like gluten-free, like sugar-free or something.
That makes it sound bad. Gluten-free, sugar-free, flavour-free. That's not true. It was a delicious cake.
It was almond and orange.
Delish.
That was really nice. And the coffees were fantastic as well. Because everybody got one on arrival. Because we were still setting up the space.
Yes.
And everyone was like having the coffees and everything. And if you've been to Highgrove, it was in the garden room.
Yes.
Yes. So as soon as you come down the drive, it's turn left. But before that, you actually see Highgrove on the right, which is really cool. So it's a separate space. So it's actually on Countryfile at Christmas time.
It?
Yes, that was really cool to see them having like a dinner, and that was really fancy. So we were there, and it's this lovely. I think it is the garden room, because it's very long. It's got green walls. It's got some really cool interiors.
And it's surrounded by the garlands, so it's like it's got that lovely theme going on.
Absolutely. And it was sunny, and we thought, this couldn't be any better. So everyone sort of piles in, and it's sort of sit wherever you like. All the boxes were laid out on the table, which we do, I say you do by hand. Every single box is lettered by hand, and I feel like that's such a lovely detail. Because obviously we put the packs together, and then you do write on the boxes.
Yeah, it's lovely just to see, like, as soon as you come in, there's some calligraphy there, which is nice. So it went all down the table, and they're all so neat. The neatest we've ever been. All organised down the front.
It was like when you go to a restaurant and they get the table.
And I was measuring it per centimetre to make it look nice.
We didn't do that.
We did not do that. But we did have to have some proper caution with those inks, because those lovely ladies that worked there wasted no time in telling me that they had a brand new carpet put down, which was like pure white, and there I am with the ink sort of like shaking as I'm walking to the table. But
We did
Very lucky.
There was actually no problems
I know,
whatsoever.
so strange.
So I was a bit conscious, but then it was all right in the end.
It's fine.
Seeing as there was 40 people.
That's the risk you've got to take with the calligraphy. A lot of people did have it all over the hands, but that happens, I think, every time we go. And we say, you've not actually come if you haven't got ink all over your hands. You haven't been inaugurated into the calligraphy crew sort of thing.
And it's water-based, if anyone's listening.
So it comes off. If you're having trouble with your ink, don't worry. It literally comes off soap and water.
Yeah,
we should know.
We should
know.
And I should also mention that we had a lady who come to a calligraphy class years ago, and she wore a Chanel jacket. And thankfully nothing got on it. But
it would be just our luck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the heart rate was high on that one.
Yeah.
But it was a good day nonetheless. So that was fantastic to go to Highgrove. And we'll be going back again in autumn and Christmas.
Oh, it'd be so nice to go with like the changing of the seasons.
I know. That's what I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because the room was fully decked out in Christmas gear with a big tree and everything. So seeing it this time, it had a completely different atmosphere, and it was just fantastic nonetheless, because I love all the details, because you mentioned that as soon as we came in, all the flowers and the different colours. We had the green candles, so they were fantastic. They were really, really nice. But more importantly, what have we got coming up? We've got a few things coming up. Some of the things are under wraps. I hate when people say that, but
we're going to tease it soon. Going to do like a blackout on the Instagram.
It's like when people delete all their posts or something, and then
couldn't be bothered doing that.
I
don't know how they do it.
No.
There must be like a special feature.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not doing that.
No.
But we can say, because this morning we've just confirmed our brand new venue in Cheshire, which is very, very exciting, and it's called the Cheshire Clay Studio.
Yeah.
There we are. Bit of a tongue twister. So that's going to be in July, mid-July, before the school holidays. So before the kids break up, on Saturday, July 12th. Our usual time, 11 till 1:30. I'm very excited about this because I wanted to go to Cheshire for so long. So we've been to a few places, and it's lovely to be back again for the summer. And hopefully, if it goes down well and people have a good time, we'll be back for Christmas. And I've also tried to get somewhere for North Yorkshire as well. So loads of things hopefully could be happening very, very soon. I've been typing away on the computer, and thankfully some people actually get in touch with us now, which is lovely. So hopefully we've got some other things
I'm looking forward to that.
Well.
And it's nice because we've gone down south and now we're heading back up north because we're going to Glasgow pretty soon. Need to book those train tickets. Difficult, last minute. Anyway, up to Glasgow, which would be lovely because we've only been one time before for an event, not for a workshop, for an event. And it was at this amazing department store called Fraser's, was it?
Yeah, I just got mixed up with Edinburgh then. I was like, no, it wasn't. It was H Beauty.
The Scottish people watching will be fuming that you've got those mixed up.
Lucy's getting it wrong. Telling Polly off, and actually Lucy's
terrible.
Bossy.
So it was a lovely place called Fraser's, and it was for Chanel, name drop, which was really lovely to do. And it was, I think it was like Mother's Day or something. So we had a really big load of usually cards. We wrote on some bottles and stuff like that, and that was lovely. But we were only there for a day or so, so hopefully we can see a little bit more of it this time we come round.
Because we actually filmed some of your music video there.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
That makes it sound really upscale. It was actually just on the phone.
On the phone.
And I think we had
honestly
really
though, if you're in an amazing setting, all you need is your phone. Just get some stuff, have some fun and make some things. It doesn't have to be a full scale.
It was Kaleidoscope, wasn't it?
It was.
It was in the Airbnb with the railing that was dangerous.
Yeah.
And then
nearly killed me twice, that railing.
Not to be dramatic, but that's
not
totally
to be dramatic.
True.
Open the curtain, it's like, oh, this rail seemed to come, and it was a huge. I mean, it was a great space, really big scene, really but the rail was all the way up there, and it just kind of anyway, I don't want to relive that experience.
No.
Anyway,
then we went to the town hall in the evening, and that was really cool because it was slightly rainy,
gorgeous,
and so you splashing about in the puddles,
and had these lovely lights, so a bit like La La Land sort of thing,
singing along at the same time,
grooving.
So if you want to see that, it's Kaleidoscope Polly Mellor, and you can search for it on YouTube,
on my YouTube channel.
Shameless plug.
Please do.
Please do.
It took me ages to edit that video.
It was
please.
School
it was.
as well.
It was one of my uni projects because it was like graphic graphic design, video editing, animation, all that kind of stuff in one.
Yeah.
I had a great time doing
That's
it.
pretty cool to put things like that on.
It was
It's
really fun to do.
It's university, it's my dissertation. Not mine, which was like God knows how many words.
Nah, I didn't fancy any of that.
I think mine was on golf apparel, I think.
Cool.
I can't really remember. It was about women's golf apparel.
Yeah.
And how it wasn't so good.
But it's gotten better, do you not think?
It has gotten better, because Adidas are very good now.
Yeah.
And then new brands are coming in. But new brands are coming in and it's mainly like men's, which is fair enough. But like, you know, celebrities have got it on, which is really, really cool. But anyway.
There's a gap in the market.
There is.
Look at me with that business lingo. Gap in the market. GCSE business
USP.
is coming in clutch right now.
Logistics. Spreadsheets.
Spreadsheet.
I don't use a spreadsheet.
I just do some fancy writing.
Yeah, you do the do the hard bit. But
you did the business side. I did the.
Yeah, it's a nice combo.
A little bit here and there.
Yeah, because you're so good at it.
Oh,
I love it when it's like we get there. We're not too sure what we're doing, but we've got loads of equipment. So whatever it is, I know you'll be fine. But do you remember when we went to that Space NK event?
Yes, I do remember that.
What was it? It's called Bacandria or something like that.
Oh, right. I thought you meant the one at Gotham Hotel in Manchester, which was awesome. It was really like, it was like cool. A speakeasy sort of thing. But yes, the one in, I have no idea how to say it. I'm not even bothered. Bacalania.
Yeah.
It's in Mayfair.
Yeah.
Hello. Bit out of place and stuff. But honestly, that was insane. I think it's like pretty well known for being like a wowzer sort of restaurant.
Yeah.
It's just so over the top in such a wonderful way.
I've seen quite a few events in the private dining room as well, which is really
I think it's
cool.
like Damien Hirst or something has like sculptures in there. Could be wrong, spreading false information.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing these cards because it's LTK and Space NK and it's like a creator event. And then we had these cards and like the pen didn't work on them.
Oh yeah, that was a bit of
I
a
had to run
tense moment.
Thinking that the W.H. Smith was like
Round
on
the
the
corner.
high street. And
It was quite
downstairs.
late, so all the shops were shut as well.
Yeah,
the
so it was
art
downstairs
shop.
in Selfridges, and my heart sank when I sort of like, I still kept going. I was in the shop, and I was like, this is Selfridges. They're not going to sell the pens here.
They do have a good stationery section, to be fair.
But thankfully, you made it work.
Yeah.
So that was really, really good.
I know, because I came back and I was like, I found these other, it's like a mix of a Posca pen and something else, which pen nerds like me will know. We know our pens, we know our stuff. Anyway, Lucy had like ran off sort of thing with
I've abandoned you there.
ran off to find a solution, which was very appreciative. And I was kind of like stalling for a little bit. And then I was like, I've got this pen in my pencil case, which we always take way more than we need to, just because you don't know what's going to crop up, do you? And we're always on different materials, whether that's like we're doing engraving or something, or metal tankards and things like that. We do like a real range. So we've always got all the kit just in case, which is always good to know. Anyway, I came back, you came back, and I just sat there.
I was gone 5 minutes, and I've already done 7. I was like, oh right, okay. So there wasn't really much problem there.
And everybody was so like.
Yeah,
so that was a
really
lovely
nice.
reaction.
Because I love doing anything like that where it's a bit unusual, and like you sort of know what you're getting into it for, but then you sort of don't. But that is really interesting, and that's why we take. And the moral of the story is always take extra,
way more than you need.
Way more than you need. But yeah, no, because we're doing some more events, got some more workshops coming up. But yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more of these podcasts. And whilst we're doing out and about, maybe we could do some and about.
On the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a few pieces of equipment.
Yeah, but we do have those Rode microphones.
Yes.
Slightly not as good quality as this, but that would be great to take it on the road.
Yeah, there were those people.
We've got
black square things, and then you can like have the little.
We were in Liverpool the other week, and we were just filming some stuff, some rubbish, but we were having a good time. And I was debating whether to get those mics out. And it's like, if you've seen any videos on Instagram of people going like, what do you do for a living, or how much rent do you pay, and all this kind of stuff, and it looked like I was going to like harass people with them into interviewing them with this microphone. So we decided against it. But
I'm glad you did.
if you know those videos on the Instagram, then you know those are the mics we've got. We're proper influencers now. Influencing who?
Not many people. Having a good time though.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That's literally it. Just having a good time, doing silly little videos, doing silly little podcasts.
So literally, if you've got anything you want us to chat about, or recommendations for us to go when we're about, or in Glasgow, let us know, because we love getting around, seeing things going for some nice grub, seeing some nice places, going to galleries. We love doing that.
Absolutely. It's part and parcel, isn't it? I mean, we've touched upon this before. It's, you work and you give a great class, you do a great event, everyone's really happy. They think, right, what's for food?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Where are we wandering about? Let's take some prance around, take some nice pictures, and either get back in the car or get back on the train. And they think, fantastic, everyone's happy, done a great job, and we've had a nice day after the same time.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about for us, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully new places and then new actual locations in the UK, and then maybe abroad. I don't know.
That's when you go.
I know. We've talked about this before. It's like I've made no headroom whatsoever.
Get us to New York City. And
New York City.
Yeah.
That was High School Musical. That
Was it?
That was
it?
And the Sharpay number. We're in the
I want it
canteen.
all.
I don't know why
butchering that.
I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of.
The words New York City, Sharpay Evans are like. Anyway, I think we're going to take a little break. And we'll be back in just a sec.
All right.
Welcome back to Create with Mates. Here we are again. In typical Mellor Rose fashion, somebody's got a nice summery outfit on and somebody's got a big chunky jumper on with a turtleneck as well. But I have noticed you've got sort of like Wimbledon colours on.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's intentional for the summer.
Yeah. We've missed the
We've
tickets
missed the
this year.
tickets.
And probably missed
I entered the
tickets.
ballot. I did, and I didn't get anything.
I mean, we entered the thing for Glastonbury and didn't get anywhere. I mean, that was a one.
No chance. No chance.
Once. Never again.
I'd love to go to Wimbledon.
Yeah,
anyway, we did go round the actual place.
That's misleading. We did go at the final.
Yeah, we sat in the Royal Box and Centre Court.
Manifesting.
Royalty.
But no, yes, we did go. I think it was at Christmas time. Where
Yeah,
we were doing
complete
some
wrong
work.
season to go.
Yeah, because we were doing...
It was when we were going to Battersea.
Yeah.
Because we were staying on the other side of the water this time.
And what else did we do whilst we were there? We did something else. We did a class at Oka.
That's
Chelsea.
right, yeah.
That was
so
good
great.
Few days. I think we were there 4 days.
We were there quite a few days.
Yeah, because we had the class, and then Saturday and Sunday you were doing the personalisation of the baubles for the residents. That was great. Then one of the mornings before we were to start, we were headed over to Wimbledon.
Because we were staying in Wimbledon.
Oh yes, we were staying in Wimbledon. So we got the bus.
No, we didn't.
we stopped telling the story.
We set off, and I think it was the day we were leaving the hotel. So basically, we were staying at the hotel.
Right.
We went to Battersea, and then we got the train back. Okay. So we went on a walk with all the bags and us, always taking too much stuff and too many clothes. Yeah. So we had the big backpacks on.
We had the baubles to take.
I had the baubles, both of us with the 2 bags, and we were like, let's walk into the nice Wimbledon town centre. Anyway, we set off. Do you remember that huge hill? Oh, God. It seemed to take us hours to get there. Anyway, it was a lovely day. Yeah. And then we're like, the sign says it's only like a mile and a half to the Wimbledon, grounds. Let's go. Anyway, I was getting a bit of a sweat on, let's just say. With all the bags. Nice little detail for you. TMI. Anyway, we got there. It was like, it's here. I mean, it was a really overcast kind of... I don't remember the rest.
Someone's messing up there. Yeah. Anyway, so we get there. It's really lovely. They've got these tours on. We have a mooch around. We go in the shop. We see there's a cafe, so that's good to know for next time. When we're at the Royal Box, that's good to know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Go in the shop. Looking around.
We're obsessed with caps. Yeah. I don't know if anybody knows that because obviously we never really wear caps.
No.
We're at our workshops, but I don't even know how many caps I got. 30? It's a lot. It's too many. New era ones. I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you bought me one and it was Christmas time, do you remember?
Yeah.
And it was the New York Mets.
Yeah.
And I wore it and this American guy was on the tube and he was like saying, I support them. And I was like... I just like the
I don't even know.
I just like the orange.
Is it basketball? Is it baseball? Is it football? I don't really know. The Mets? I think it's baseball.
Baseball.
I just assume most of them are like baseball.
Yes.
Because the Yankees is baseball. Everybody's got a Yankees cap.
Oh, yeah. I think they're all baseball.
Knicks is basketball. I know that. Because it's got a basketball. What's the other team? Bull. No, what's the B I've got?
Red Sox.
Red Sox. Why is there a B baseball for Red Sox? B for
Boston.
baseball.
Boston Red Sox. I only know that from that film with Drew Barrymore. Jimmy
Oh,
Fallon.
right. Okay.
He's just obsessed with the Red Sox.
Okay.
Anyway,
we love our
really
caps.
diverted there.
What were we even talking about?
We were talking about going to Wimbledon because
yes.
of work, but it was really nice to have a side quest.
Yeah.
I know. I'm really picking up the lingo.
Crazy.
I thought you were going to say cringe.
I would never say
we
that.
were there. It was really cool, and we thought, we'd love to come one day. So somehow we need to try and get in a ballot, or maybe even just get in a queue. What's this?
You need to sort us out, Lou.
Yeah.
You need to sort us out with workshop abroad and somehow doing calligraphy at Wimbledon. I don't know how we're going to do that. We're going to write on the tennis balls or something like that and somehow get us in there with the calligraphy.
Ralph Lauren have actually done that, but it's
Have
like
they?
the stamp thing.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We've got all the pens. If you're listening, Wimbledon, we can write on anything.
I'm wearing green, even though
You're
it doesn't
literally
look like
wearing
I'm wearing green.
You need to wear green and I need to wear purple, sort of like subliminal messaging.
Yes.
Yeah. We love you, Wimbledon. Please invite us.
And we actually love tennis, so that is...
Love tennis.
Yeah, we love...
Not particularly good.
No,
but,
we go
you
through
know.
really good phases.
Where like sometimes I play and I'm like, I'm so good.
Yeah.
And then the next time I'll just like hit it into the net or like hit it so it goes 3 courts over the top.
Because we need to renew our membership. But yeah, either I do that or hit it really hard and it goes straight into the net. But when you hit it on the sweet spot, fantastic. Tennis is wonderful.
You've cracked
Other
it.
times, rubbish. Really dislike it. Similar with golf. It's literally the same. One day you're amazing and shooting like 68, and then another day shooting like 88 or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're thinking,
I don't know what you're talking about,
but
What's the 68?
well, I don't know, but you know, like most courses, the par is like similar sort of thing. It doesn't vary too much.
And there's grass and
There's a hole.
there's a ball.
And then there's
Yeah.
longer grass.
Golf chat. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, that could be cool if we did one on the golf course. I don't know what that's got to do with anything to do with calligraphy, but you know, something like that. That could be fun. Just for spitballing ideas.
There's honestly so many nice courses around here. Because we're from Lytham, so the nice thing actually, whenever we tell anybody, and they go, "Where are we from?" or especially if it's like down south and they have no idea, we go Lytham, and they go Royal Lytham.
Because obviously you've got Fairhaven, you've got Old Links, and then further away you've got Royal Birkdale, which the Open's been at multiple times.
We went, didn't we, one year?
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, because I was like, it's so cool, because I worked at some of them a few times, and then, because like, you know, you go along the rope, and other times they're like, you know, you can like walk with the players or something. And they think, yeah, but you're not the player.
Just let me dream, just for the day.
Take the cap off. Thank you so much.
I didn't know what was going on that day, but it was a really nice
It was a
atmosphere.
lovely sunny day. I mean,
You were enjoying it, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know what's going on,
I mean,
but
we
I
nearly
had
got
all the
hit
gear
once.
on.
You did have all the gear on. Yeah, it was like no jeans.
Yeah, I learned.
Even though
learned
I
that
think
lesson.
you can wear jeans to
I
be a
wanted to respect
spectator,
the tradition.
But I was like, no jeans. That's
Okay.
ingrained. And a collar. You've got to wear a collar. So
Okay.
then you wore a collar because you can't just wear like a normal like sports top. But I don't know what the rules are now. I don't know whether you can do because like Rory wore a hoodie once and that wouldn't be allowed.
But he's
So-
Rory.
yeah.
He won the Masters. I think he's all right.
Oh, keeping up today.
I only know that because on the TikTok,
Oh.
I kept seeing videos of like the cheese sandwiches and stuff on the
Pimento, whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all I know about the golf.
Same price.
Is that they
as
had
well, yeah.
telephones because you're not allowed to bring your phone into the Masters. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So they had like phone booths that you could use, and that's the only thing I know about
Yeah.
the Masters is the phones, the pimento cheese, and like the egg salad sandwiches, which are like $1. That's all I know about the Masters, and I think that's all I need to know, really.
And that's literally all you do need to know, because some of the boys on my uni course went, and they were like, oh, it's so annoying, because you feel like you could maybe like sneak a quick picture in, but you really can't.
Oh,
And they only talked about
what if
the
you
food.
take like a disposable camera or something?
I don't know, because there's a
Hack.
day before where you get
Practice
started,
day.
and you can take video
Yeah.
pictures, so maybe that's another one.
Little hack for you. Don't actually trust it because we have no idea what
I
we're
don't
talking
know if
about.
that's a hack. I meant more like we could do a calligraphy class near Augusta National.
We'll write on the golf balls. Tiny. we've been asked to write on some really small stuff, or like when I do the engraving and stuff, there'll be like a little lipstick or a little powder, and somebody go, could you write, to my dearest Evangeline, do you remember our summer back in the 1989? And it's like, maybe just a name or something.
But that's where you go, I'll do you a tag.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's such everybody's happy.
It. Yeah,
because it always looks so sleek. Just something small, engraved,
minimal, and then if you want something else, you've always got a load of tags with you.
Again, always taking more than we need. That way, everybody can be happy.
Yeah,
always like to
go in a bit further than you need to, and then everyone's like, oh, fantastic. Anything where you can see it being done live, and you've just told that person what you would write in, and then with someone's name in it. Fantastic.
Because I think people think we're going to get like a machine out, so I'm just going to pull the machine out and do it, and then they go, did you do that?
Yeah,
did you do that by hand?
I love that. That's really
like, it's just this pen. It's just this special pen that does it.
I mean, that's what happened with Mal, where they have an actual engraving machine in the head office.
Yeah.
But it was like, we want someone to do it by hand in the script style, and someone can like watch it whilst it's happening. Yeah. So there's all these additional benefits to it, which is really, really cool. And it's like a nice focal point anyway for any sort of activation, to have someone there, and it's like, ooh, and sometimes you can get a couple done if you're nice to the bosses, and they go, yes, you can go and get a few more. So then they come back again and circle round. So I love doing that. You do it predominantly. Yeah. But saying that, when we did Space NK in Manchester, it was engraving and hot foiling and personalisation at the same time. Yeah. And there's quite a few people there.
That was like a line that just seemed to keep going. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So it's celebrating the new store in the Trafford Centre in Manchester.
It was, yeah.
So again, it was a creator event, and it was just personalising some candles in engraving, which was really cool. And then also the makeup travel bags.
I love those. I really wanted one of those.
Really cool. And they were all black, because I know they do like green, pink.
Oh, the green one looks really nice.
I think. But it's like a large one. It wasn't a small one. So they got a few goodies in there, which was really, really cool. Goodies. And we got some great pictures. Yeah. So what can we say?
Great pictures. I was hoping for a candle, but the pictures are great too.
Yeah, I love the pictures.
Although the next Space NK one was a really good one.
Where's that?
When we were back at Alania.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I got some candles and some lipsticks.
That was so nice.
The one I got.
And they were like, you can take one if you like. I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, you can take this one.
Just take whatever's on the
table. Take this one. I was like, fantastic. So that was really cool.
It's nice because we don't actually get a lot of freebies when we go to places.
We say that. And then we go, say where we've been. And I was like, ooh, did you get... No, we didn't. We had a great time. And Polly did a fantastic job. We got lots of lovely pictures, but no free £120 candle or perfume.
Maybe next time.
But that's okay. That's all right. We're not sad or anything.
I'll get over it one day. Anyway, what else have we got coming up?
I'm thinking now, because we've already talked quite a bit about, obviously we're going to Glasgow, going to Ireland, which is very, very fun. And then we're going to go to Cheshire, and we're going to North Yorkshire. And I think it's up to me, to be honest, to just get more things in the diary. And then we can talk about it on here, what we're doing. But in the meantime, we're gearing up for summer. It's a lovely, lovely hot day in Leafy Lytham. I think we're in the shade, we're in the garage, studio.
Let it slip.
Oh no. And so it's been lovely talking to you.
It's been lovely talking to you. Somehow it doesn't get old, even though we spend the whole days yapping. You literally can't be stopped. I think we could just yap for hours and hours and hours about nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've done. We've sort of kept it slightly on track.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to talk about Highgrove, where we've been, what we're getting up to. And that's what we've done, which is really,
it's been
really
such
cool.
a good month, and we've just loved it. We've gone here in Lytham, up to Barton Grange, up to Eden Dunes, and a fantastic day at Highgrove.
Local ones as well, which is fantastic, because we've been going to our local ones for a few years now, and always it's a good time. We know the place, we know everybody there, it's ready to set up. And it's always new people, and then we'll have familiar faces who have maybe been to another venue, want to come to this one. And it's I'll have a go with the gold, but I fancy going somewhere new. I went to Lytham Hall, I'm going to go to Barton Grange. So yeah, I just love it, to be honest. And it's just getting the packs ready, because we're going to Eden Tea Rooms, not next week, I think it's the following week. So need to get the packs ready. Going to Glasgow later on in the month, need to get those ready. Then we have our private brush class in Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which is very fun. So that's going to be with the brush pens, and so that's going to be another fun thing to photograph. Right in the centre of Liverpool, which is really, really cool. So it's not that far away from Cassart, Liverpool, which again is our favourite
spot.
Because we did that one
Because we were there literally like last week, which I'd forgotten about.
I know, yes, we were. And then you had that lovely couple who came.
Oh, yeah. They did the gold.
Yeah.
Because they came to a workshop last time and then came back and they were like, we could do the beginner one again. And I was like, I've got just the thing for you. Our gold workshop, which is just like a bit of a step up from the last one. Because it's slightly different. Same idea, same pen, but just the way of applying it is different. So instead of dipping it with our ink, you get this lovely metallic paint and like paint it on. So it's really relaxing. You get some fantastic lettering out of it.
Definitely.
Always looks good, gold on black as well.
Oh, yeah.
Tasty
We
stuff.
don't go like, oh, it's the intermediate, so we're just going romping ahead all the time. We just revisit it. It's the exact same technique of how to hold the pen. You know, it's just a technique in itself to get the ink flowing, because it's just a different type of ink. And then we sort of do the script alphabet.
Yeah.
Some of it's a bit flourishing. It's not too, romping ahead all the time, but it's a lovely pace. So that's what we like. Everything in our classes was always paced very nicely. We it's quite chocker full.
We do,
like
yeah. It's jam-packed, but it's not rushed.
No, but it's just sort of keeping the flow going, because we think calligraphy is not just writing hello on a tag. It's sort of we're incorporating a bit of a graphic design element into it. Where to put things, what's the white space, how to add a decorative illustration into it, because these are fantastic pens, which we say in our classes. So why not sort of utilise this awesome pen? And so that really incorporates that in the gold as well. And that also leads us into doing a brand new class, which we're doing at the moment.
Working on it at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. So that's all to do with drawing and calligraphy. Putting our two favourite things together, and then adding some personalisation in there as well, which is really good for gifting. But
more on that to come.
Yeah.
My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed.
Teaser. Anyway, we said this a minute ago. We've had a great time.
Sorry,
and then we went off on another tangent. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to episode 4. Episode 1 to 3 are out now on our YouTube channel. Please go give them a listen. Give us any ideas you got, any things you want to chat about for the next time. And anyway, we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.